Hello. How are you? I hope you're well. I, wow, it's my, yeah, I apologize once it finishes doing the review it's doing. I'll stop doing those reviews and let my computer focus on streaming and trading, not building EAs. So we'll see how that goes. But if you were with me yesterday, if you caught up on yesterday's live stream, I left for bed with 7 live trades rolling, and you're all waiting to see how did Dave's trades go. Well, 2 of them are still open. The other 5, though, oh, I've had better days. It's fair to say we've had better days. So you can see 2 of them are still rolling. NZD USD is currently in loss. USDJPY is just hanging along in profit. This is very disappointing because at one point, the whole set of 5 or 7, 2 of them crashed out really quickly, I think, even while I was still on the stream last night. The other 5 at one point were, $1,500 up. I could have closed them out. But I wanted to ride them. I wanted to see where they went. And I went to bed and I woke up and they were still, overall, the whole set of trades about $500 up. But I was like, oh, I'll just let them go. I had my hypothesis and I made that critical mistake, the sunk cost of thinking, oh, I really wanted it to go to my levels rather than just going, you know what? I thought it was going to bounce last night. It didn't bounce. That means my whole theory is invalidated. The hypothesis is dead. Take your losses, take your wins, clean it out, start again fresh. I did not, you got to know when to hold them, know when to walk away. I did not this morning. And so you can see a hint up there in the top right corner. Let me main stage chart reporter. And the gremlin that was plaguing me with my session summaries is fixed. Yes. That's great. You can iterate so fast on these products now. So inside baseball, the way MetaTrader works with UTC and time zones and broker time zones, it all gets a little bit messy in your own local clock. And there was just an issue with the way MetaTrader from the broker was saving timestamps, and then the way Chart Reporter was interpreting them. All fixed. All fixed. Now we're capturing better time codes. Everything is as it should be now going forward. So, brilliant. You can see there we have gone down $1,400. $1,400 of capital drawdown from Stream 3. I mean, Stream 2 was great. Stream 2, we were up 1,700. We had some really good trades. After the first day, it was down 1,300. So it's like we win some, we lose some. So far on this Alpha Capital Challenge, we are down $1,000. We were down, we were up, and we are back down again with those 2 trades still floating. Now, what happened to all my other trades? Well, let's grab something like AUD and see how that went. Bring up the evidence. Yeah, I was experimenting with some Fibonacci's and looking at those there. I know it's a bit hard and small to see. It's a bit hard for me to zoom in and make it any bigger, just the way the streaming software works in the browser. I can't really make it bigger for you, unfortunately. But you can see I entered the trade there. If we go and look at the original hypothesis, there it was. And we thought it's broken above the previous day high, this green line, and we thought it was going to come back down to that green line. And it started going down, and you can see that's what I was saying. It was in profit, like nearly $1,000. Not 1,000, like 500, whatever it was. And then I woke up this morning and it was still down here, still below, still a profitable trade. And then I watched it go bing, 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 and smash through my stop loss. And that was pretty much the same story with all of last night's trades. They all kind of just decided to go from where I entered them into a little bit of profit, and then no, goodbye. So maybe we'll have more luck tonight. let's go look at the markets. Let's go look at these symbols. Well, the big question is, should I just wipe these out and start fresh? And I think I should. USDJPY. Look, these won't count towards tonight's session because the session goes from when you open the trade, not from when it closes. So I'm not going to break tonight's stats to leave them open. It just means I've got 2 floating trades. New York opens in 25 minutes. Who knows what's going to happen then? I don't know what's going to happen then. Let's let them ride. It's not real money. We're in for a penny. Let's be in for the pound. The markets have certainly pounded me lately. So let's switch over to just the journaling execution stream on the right over there. And let's go shopping, as an Australian 80s game show host was wont to say. Part of me was thinking, I've got a few EAs that do pretty well. They're pretty consistent. Maybe I should drop some of my EAs on here. Alpha don't let you trade with EAs. There's no EAs. In fact, most competitions, even the fivers who will generally let you trade with an EA, they won't let you use an EA on their competition accounts because it's competition. They want to test your manual trading, not how good your robots are. Fair enough. So we've got Euro USD is not open. I'm going to lean in hard on 2 things. I am going to try and use a few different indicators. I'm either going to try and get M1 box scalping happening, or I'm going to use this Heikin Ashi's bouncing off the Bollinger Bands. Now, is this bouncing off that moving average in the middle? It looks like it could be. If we get a blue candle, we'll enter. If we get one blue candle that's not a doji, if we get one shooting star or fat candle, then we will enter on Euro USD. So this is the map. This is what I want to use tonight for these trades. We're going to use on the M15 for my Heiken Ashi strategy. I see it's already blue. See, I've missed it. I missed it on that one. I wanted to touch a green line and then reverse. You can see it's touching a green line and then it reverses. Even if you'd entered on that blue candle and put your loss down here, these tails might have got you. But if you put it on the opposite band, especially when it's going horizontal like that on the Bollinger Bands, and then bang, opened up, you could probably still enter on that. I think it's going to come back and retest the previous day high there, but we don't know yet. Anyway, this is the template I want to use tonight. I've got my sizing calculator on the top left there. I've got my previous day high lows. I've got my Heiken Ashis and my Bollinger Band set up. So we are going to say, I've already got one there called HA Rails. And that would be what this is. Let's load that. What does that look like? There we go. It's running 2 moving averages instead of the Bollinger Bands. Oh, that's interesting. Is that as helpful for me? I don't think it is. I think I saw this on a YouTube video and it seemed like a good idea at the time. But I think just Bollinger Bands is more helpful than these 2 moving averages. I didn't save my other one. No. All right. Let's go back to my default arrangement with my red-green candles. We're going to stick it in sticks mode. Stick it in sticks mode. So that way it doesn't get too confusing when I drop my Heikin Ashi candles on there, which is hiding in here. Have I made that a favorite yet? Add the favorites. There we go. So we're going to drop my Heikin Ashis on there. In that other one, I actually used the green line instead of even the candle. So there was no sticks. Because those sticks, the little lines, could still be a bit confusing. You definitely don't want normal candles because then you get weird overlapping candles. It's really hard to see them. Let's go with the lines, sure. And then Bollinger Bands. And we're running them out of 50. Applying to the close. Yeah, let's do that. And we want them as medium sea green. The green's a bit, we'll put them as a bright green. Lawn green. Oh, there we go. That's a bit easier for you to see. So we've got the Bollinger Bands, we've got the Heikin Ashi, and we will put Trade Projector on there just for doing our lot sizing. And that's it. That is the template that we're going to run for Heikin Ashi trading tonight. So let's save that template as HABB. Now the other one I want to play around with tonight on things that look like they're just going sideways. Like USDJPY. Look at that. If I go to M1's very exciting. Where is my SMC Trap that I've coded? Too many SMC Trap. Let's drag that on there. And I think this needs to be like 0.015 maybe. I can never remember what this value is meant to be on the SMC Trap indicator. I need to rebuild it better, stronger, faster. 2 zeros. Okay, need more decimals. Oh, we had something there for a sec. 0.15 was actually good. It was showing me something. It was showing me a grey box, which is what we wanted. But if we're doing this, we don't want it in this Heikin Ashi mode. And you can see the M1 candle is a bit erratic. We're not trading off the M1s. If we're going to do Heikin Ashi, we're doing it in this mode. Yes, this one's plowing up. If it hits the top here, then we can reverse it if it goes red. But we're not going to touch that while it's mid-flight there. There's always a million hypotheses that you can put on a trade and work out why you think it's going to do anything. See, I think New Zealand dollar USD, look, it looks like it's failing at that resistance point. It might drop. We have half a chance of salvaging my NZD USD trade here. I could come good. And USDJPY, is that a buy or a sell? That's a buy. So that could also come good. Just maybe. I mean, take profit's a fair way up. But what is that? From the current price. 600 pips, yeah. JPY can do that. UJ can definitely do that kind of a move if it so feels like it. But I have also put a trailing stop on this. So as soon as it gets around 250 from the buy price, it would move to break even. You know what? Let's just move it to break even now. Because if it really gets curly, then at least we're not going to go further backwards. How about we do that? A little bit of safety playing at this point. Better late than never. Let's keep looking at what's going on. What has the lowest slippage? Euro USD has the lowest slippage, followed by GBP USD. Let's have a look at that. See how that's going. Just check my other accounts on my phone and see how they're going. Yep, they're not trading at the moment. The robots are all sleeping. Very good. Sleepy robots. Load. Did you know in MetaTrader, quick hack for the kids playing at home, If you set up your chart and then save it as the template called default, that's how you get a default template. Amazing. That's not near the band. I can't bounce that. That's already bounced. So we're not going to touch that yet. The franc hasn't done me well at all so far. Doesn't mean we can't change it. I mean, I break all the rules, and that's a good point for me to say this is not financial advice. This is an entertainment program to showcase Chart Reporter as a product for helping you think about your trading and learn from your your prior trade history in ways that the built-in reporting cannot do in MetaTrader. Do not copy my trades. Do not think I know what I'm doing, because I don't. If this goes blue on the USD franc, then we're getting some bounce on the M15. We're going to have to wait 12 and a half minutes. Oh. M15 candles are so hard. So hard to work off. I get impatient. That's why I build robots. Just sitting here waiting for these M15 candles. Oh my goodness. But if we're trying to run this strategy, that's what we're going to do. The alternative is we do look at something like Euro USD in a fresh chart. And we look how it's going sideways here. And this close to market open, I wouldn't do it. Through here, you totally could have traded bang. You could have traded some of these bounces. I'm going to go M1. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this box that it's been sort of trading in. It has the occasional flutter where it tries to break out of the box, but generally lives in that box. Now, to be fair, my box breakout trade decisions have not gone particularly well either. I've been a bit impatient on those. Or as soon as I think they're good, they are not good. Story of my life. What else is trading today? I need to do some trades so I can do some journaling and show all of you good people what is happening with Chart Reporter and why it's such a great revolutionary journaling platform. Because it is. I mean, right here, this looks like a Fibonacci trade. Look, this thing is like textbook Fibonacci. Coming out, coming down the 50, it's bouncing off the 50. It's right there where you can see it had a little stall before. Where you go, oh no, but you're picking the wrong line, Dave. All right, we come down further to where the run started. And you go, oh, to the 38.2. Oh, look, it's heading for the 38.2. We'll just use the last run there and watch for this and see whether we get a Fibonacci bounce. This is the New York. Yeah, this is the New York traders waking up. It's 11:19. They're jumping on their terminals 10 minutes early. How dare New Yorkers get up early? How dare them? I normally talk louder. I realize I am. I'm not whispering. I'm not doing ASMR trading. Although maybe there's a market for that. It's just late at night, and I don't feel like talking at full voice because it's late at night. I can move the microphone closer as I look at trading. EURAUD with a Fibonacci. Fibonacci. That's weird and creepy. Stop doing that, Dave. Don't. This is not the Chart Reporter, the ASMR CR. This is what happens when the chat doesn't interact with me and I start going crazy. What's it, the 61.8? Is it going to bounce? No, it's still going. Still going. Wow, this is fully retracing. USDJPY, how's it going? It's still going down. I'm doing that on the M1. M15, that bad boy. Oh, getting doji candles happening. I think it's going to bounce off this line. I think it's going to go up, but I'm not going to enter a trade because I've already got a trade. Already got a trade. Pretty much. Oh, I moved it to break even. So it's going to break even. That was me. I did that. This is why I need a journal, because I forget things so quickly, so easily. I forget them. Anything? These 15-minute candles. 15-minute candles are nasty. Nasty 15-minute candles. What have we looked at? AUD/USD, the old staple, the Aussie dollar against the US dollar. Bit me last night. Bit me this morning. Look at that. It fully came down 776 points. 17 pips. Before going bang, back up 30 pips. 176 pips. What a punk. What a punk. Which, Chart Reporter tells us all of those stats. If I look into that trade, it's worth covering off here. I remember how to share tabs. Like I manually just use MetaTrader and pulled the little chart tool out and counted that. But here in my reporting, it tells me max favorable excursion. It went 17 pips in my favor. I could have got a 1.2R. Instead, I held on and then it reversed at 17 and then went minus 13, nearly minus 14 to my stop loss, which is at minus 30. So I planned originally a 1 for 3, but I could have at least got a 1.2. I did not. I got minus. And these numbers are drifting a little bit from the favorable excursion and then adverse excursion because of slippage and fees and things. But all the history of this trade, you can see I created it and then I modified stop loss and take profits. And then it all died. It all died, but I tagged it as a Heikin Ashi trade. Great information there. All right, trading. Meta the trader. All right. This one, 1 minute's all over the shop. It's already tried breaking out at the 1 minute. How's my fib going? Oh, it is. It's rebounding. What if I add my HABB onto this one? Yes. This is, it's on the M1, it's bouncing. But I'm going to enter that with a tight stop loss. There. And a target of there. And this is either a really good idea or a really bad idea. Calculate 0.25%. That is 8.4 lots. We'll just go 8. That's a lot of lots because it's such a tight stop. But let's give that a go. That 330 at risk, but 600. So a 2-to-1 RRR, give or take, on Euro AUD. We can see on the top right there in my journaling that has appeared. So I want to now journal this trade. I'm going to call this is Heikin Ashi. It's also M1 scalping, but it's mostly Heikin Ashi. So we'll call this scalping. I'm doing it while I'm streaming. And I should put M1 on it because it is an M1 time frame. I haven't been putting time tags on, but that might be useful to look at what time frame I was looking at when I entered the trade. So I'm going to say HA bounce off middle BB and save that note for when I look back at this and go, why did I enter that trade? Anyway, that's journaling. Done. Sweet. That is how easy journaling is with Chart Reporter in real time. As you do it, you can very quickly log those trades. And the question is, do you trail stop? And if so, how aggressively do you trail stop a trade like this with the M1, with the Heikin Ashi, with the bouncing off the Bollinger Band? This is a pure price action play as New York's opening. So ballsy. Very ballsy. Oh, no, don't doji. Look, sometimes you do get a little red in amongst the blues. You get a little couple up, couple down, but then you get the run. Just give me the run. But again, New York's opening, it's the stupidest time to enter trades. Just as a market's opening, I mean, stupid or crazy smart, depending on if you get it right. If you get it right, you look like a hero. But if you get it wrong, you look like an idiot because who knows what big moves are going to happen as soon as the banks open and start putting in their big trades. Like you might get big red candles like this one, which sucks. Or maybe it's just considering its life choices. I know I'm considering my life choices right now. Oh, come on. Come on. And my other ones aren't looking great with the open using my New Zealand dollar. It hasn't really aggressively gone one way or the other. It's sort of still sitting at minus 151. My Euro AUD, that's the one we just entered. My USDJPY, how's that legacy one going? Not doing anything yet. 2 minutes till market officially opens, I believe. If my mathematics is correct. These M15 candles are coming into close. Wow, it's been 12 minutes. That's amazing. And let's put my special magic template on the AUD USD. I mean, especially a USD pair. Don't do anything on that straight away. Come on, no, don't invalidate my candle theory on the first trade. All right, come on. We're about to get new candles. Eek. Oh no, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New York Open. I hope it's a happy New York Open. I've got 3 trades here that I would really like it to be a happy New York Open for. At least it's turning blue. I like that my candle, it thought about going red, but it was just flagging red, and now it's back to blues. These other ones are going to move fast, maybe. I want this one to go down, and I want this one to go up. At the moment, the big bang has not happened. That's nowhere near a Bollinger Band. That one's nowhere near a Bollinger Band. That one has broken through the previous day low. I thought it was going to bounce straight away, but no, it's still pushing through. And AUD USD, it's just checking off that middle bounce again. Now, if I did want to enter one on this and wanted to make some proper money on it, I would probably put the stop maybe that low there, although that's been cleared out now. So you could run a tightish stop there. That's very tight. That's like one pip. That's too tight. 3 pips. Pip, hooray. And tight take profit right here inside the other Bollinger. That's still a 1 to 2. 42 lots. We cannot. Oh, it's 1%. That's why. That's insane. 15 lots. Still a lot. Ha. It's still a lot. Oh, blue. Blue. Yes. Go, you good thing. Go, you good thing. USDJPY, still flat. NZD, still flat. Euro AUD, it's going for it. AUD USD. Oh my goodness. Good thing I didn't enter this. Off those blue ones. I mean, it was on 2 reds. I've got to wait for a blue one. I can't go in straight off a red. Ay. I get excited. And when I get excited, I do jump in a little fast sometimes. I'll admit. Because it's so easy to do. You just, ooh, there's a trade. I could make some money. Or I could lose it all. Okay, this is holding up this theory-ish. It's just kind of going sideways. It hasn't really validated my theory yet. But we're going to keep going with it. I haven't checked the granddaddy of all existence. I haven't checked gold yet. What's gold doing? Gold's just above the previous day high and going sideways. Gold's not doing anything on the M15. On the M1, got plenty of action. Plenty of action on the M1. But look, it's just going sideways. Just excitedly going sideways in the M1. Back in the loss. The M1, the M15. What's this? The AUD USD hasn't gone blue yet. We haven't got our blue candle to enter this one yet. I mean, it might come all the way down to this bottom line. It might be bouncing off this middle line now because look how it's been going. Goes over the middle line, it comes down, starts hitting the bottom one, changes colors, goes up to the middle. So we could actually be watching this now reverting. That could be really likely. Or it's just going to go sideways. Gold is starting to make a move. Nope, it's reversing. Gold tried to move, and now it's reversing that move. Let's have a look at the Heikin Ashi. I see it's still blue. So here I am going, oh, maybe there's a sell ready. But this would say no. The momentum for gold on the M1 still solid. Even on the M15, it's still blue. On the M5, it's still blue. Do not enter on gold with a buy. I mean with a sell. At this point. Not recommended. All right, Euro AUD. Yes. We might be okay. I just entered a set of blue candles early. Blue, Doge. Blues. This is good. This is good. This is what we wanted. Get there. The joys of live trading. What other live trade stream is as entertaining as this, I ask you? all of them. No, some of them are really boring. And do you see the ones where they've just got their EA on and they just like stream their computer running their EA the whole time? I don't like that. But do people watch it? Maybe. Do I need to do that? Does Chart Reporter need to have like a 24/7 channel where you can just see my EAs running on my paper trading account? Is that really interesting? Do people want to watch that? I don't know. I don't know. Because like I don't have things trading all the time. The whole point of good EAs is that they're selective. When I have too many things trading all the time, as we saw last night with my 7 simultaneous trades, I'm overtrading. So that's why tonight I have only placed 1 trade in half an hour of live trade streaming. And even that trade's looking a bit sus. Oh yeah, look, this is coming down. This was a sell. Did not sell. And my ones left over from yesterday are still, they're just doing nothing. Complete nothing burgers. And blue candles. Heikin Ashis are weird, right? They are a little bit weird because you don't get the full OHLC in the same way. You don't know where it opened and closed because they do the maths differently and it starts where the other ones closed. So it always looks like it's going up more than it is. I do find Heikin Ashis a little bit strange sometimes compared to their traditional candle counterpart. But they're also kind of cool and it feels like it's a secret magic trick. You've just got to work out how to crack it. All right, how are these M15s going? No reversals happening on any of those M15s, and on my Aussie dollar M1 still. Ooh, well, this is gold. Gold's reversing, or is it? I think it is. Okay, quarter of the account. Calculate that. That's 0.3 for gold. Let's try that. 0.3, not 8.3. 0.3. Oh, we're getting a blue candle. Relapsing. This candle closes red, I enter. This candle does not close red. If it closes blue, or even if it's doji, I don't enter. We wait for another red candle, a proper red candle before we enter. Oh, doji candle. Good thing I held off. It often happens in 3s. Occasionally you get 2s. Oh no. No, go back. Go back. You're just going sideways. This is ridiculous. Like if I look at this in regular candle mode, look, just going sideways. Up, down, up, down. I get my favorite little box out and draw my little box. I wish I could change the default color of the box. Can I change the default color of the box? Properties of my rectangle. It defaults to... What if I say draw as a background? Is that... Oh, that doesn't change my colors. Yay. That's much better. Yeah, look, it's just, bang, bang. Didn't even make it all the way to the bottom on this one. It's getting lazy. That means you're going to get the spike out at some point in one direction. Oh, let's put it back on the HA mode. What else? What else is going on? Let's look at these other ones. Is gold ready yet? Oh, gold's giving me a red. I need 2 reds. But now look, this is the thing here. I'm gonna wait. Oh, now the gap's too big. I've missed the thing because now it's almost there, and the RR is only 0.5, and it's not worth it. when I first started trading, I used to do intra-candle scalping. So I would like watch a M1 gold candle and I would buy and sell within the 1 minute candle. Crazy. Crazy kids. Crazy, crazy kids. This was 12 months ago. But arguably I had more success doing some of that than some of my more planned trading. Sometimes you overthink it. Often I think I'm more guilty of underthinking it. I mean, if I really want to think about it, like I should look at what's worked so far. And what has worked so far is the previous day high-low bounce. That's what's worked for me. And specifically AUD USD, I got that worked really well. And even on New Zealand. And even on GBP. And even, I feel like, someone else who talks about very big things. Very big. It's the biggest. Look at that equity curve up and to the right. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yep. This is what I do now. I just do bad impressions while looking at my chart reporter analytics. So PDHL bounce seems to be my best strategy. So maybe I should focus on that because all my scalping things don't work for me. But I have to have the time limit. Like if I put stuff on tonight and it doesn't hit target tomorrow, when I wake up in the morning, I clear it out. This is it's tricky trading from Sydney because all the market moves happen while you're in bed. Unless you want to try and wake up and trade the Asia session, which is not always the easiest session to trade because it goes sideways a lot. Not a lot of action always in the Asia session. Where are we? See, this is nowhere near previous day, and it's metals. Let's go back to my pairs that I don't have trades on at the moment. No, I've got a trade on that one. And okay, this is too far from the edge. No trade there. Let's go back to my default. Yeah, so it's heading up towards, but it's not bouncing yet. And I'm not guessing on the reversion. I'm guessing on the bounce, not on the retrace. Sounds like it's the same thing, but it's different. That is not near enough. We could watch this one. This could be interesting. And we'll leave the Heiken Ashis on this one because that could help with my confirmation. If I can get some blue candles bouncing off here, I mean, it might come in. Let's look at normal mode. And let's look at a bit more granularly what's happened. So it's come down and hung near the line. Then it's decided to test the line, test it again. It's broken through. It's come to retest. And now it's broken through again. If we get a big candle close, then this is broken through. And this one's going up. It's finally happening. I think we've finally broken off the gravity of my buy line. I don't want to jinx it. But now we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th blue candle in a row. If you get to 6, you normally get to 7 or 8. This could be it. It is live to fight another daytime. And I'm going to put this below that candle. I mean, there's a good chance the next candle is going to smash it. And I'm going to do the dangerous thing that I should never do. And I'm going to remove my take profit. No, don't remove your take profit. That's stupid. Put your take profit back. Because I get greedy and I never make more money. Occasionally you'll get a runner. The math says most of the time you don't get a runner. And you just end up taking less money because you took money off the table. Leave that trade. Stop looking at it. Well, we're looking at the franc, weren't we? USD franc. Yeah, see the 5-minute candle hasn't closed fully off the line. It's still retesting every line's candle except that one. Nearly, but it wasn't a strong candle. It's not a big candle. A bit indecisive. It didn't have big candle energy, which is what we want. We want some BCE, some big candle energy. I have like a t-shirt. Let me know in the comments if you think I should have some chart reporter swag. Big candle energy is definitely a candidate for going on a t-shirt. See, I could have got it. Could have ended up here. But again, by the time I did that, then my RRR was stuffed. But we would have got it. Okay, come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Is USDJPY moving at all? Or is it just... It looks like it's moving, 90. Oh, and my NZD, that was minus one something. Now that's 80. Yes. These working? These working for me? Maybe. Slowly tilting in the right direction. That's nice. I would like that. All right, let's go back to this one. Now the franc still hanging out there. AUD USD. It did. I predicted. It was bouncing back to the bottom bar. Where is the PDHL? The previous highs up there. So this is not keeping with my PDHL bounce. Gold. Rack off gold. What's happening with oil? Oi. Oil spiking a little bit. Oh, and it's right down near the bottom. This is a bounce. Previous day low bounce. This is it. If I go to the M15, this is it. Yes, we want to buy this all day long. Quick. Let's calculate. We want to go below that bottom candle. And we want to go up to that area there where it kind of leveled out a lot. A lot of liquidity above that. That's 4 lots in long. Can I buy that much? Will it let me? Is it going to let me? Yes, it's going to let me. You know it is. Hey, what's happening? Move my stop down there. Oh no, did I put a percent on? Not a 1/4%. In such a hurry. Yes, I did. Whew. Well, I hope it's a good one because I've got $1,000 at risk. Good news is that means I got 1,400 on the other side because the RR is better than 1 for 1. Oh, I haven't been logging. Oh my goodness. Logging. You've got to log. Why am I not logging? Because I'm so busy talking and running a stream and trading and making trade decisions. I forgot I'm meant to be logging these. Euro AUD Pro. I did log that one. Yep. I really only made 2 trades in this whole session. UK Oil Pro. We are calling this PDHL bounce. And we're streaming. And we're doing Heikin Ashi. Yep. And we're saying this is a reversion because it's bouncing off the line. Okay. M15 HA confirmation candles bouncing off PDL. That is why we've entered this trade. Sometimes just writing that out makes you actually explain your logic and make you go, yeah, okay, that was good logic. I get that. Even though this one's currently in loss. Not a big loss. Euro AUD stalled a bit. No. I moved you to break even. I might only get 50 bucks. I could have had 400 bucks. Come on. You've got more in you. Get back up there. Get back up there. This messes with your heart. New Zealand dollar, USD, still kind of flatlining. USDJPY, it's showing minor signs of life. I would like to show a lot more life. What time is it? It is 4 p.m. with my broker, which is at New York close time, which just makes no sense to me. I don't understand. Why, if you're trading, would you have it be +3? Can someone explain the whole GMT +3 at brokers, the New York close time, how that makes sense? I don't get it. Don't get it. So it's like a London, but that's +3, so that's like Madrid time or something. Frankfurt time. I don't know, +3. Where is my clock? What time is it in New York? Time in New York. It is 9:53 a.m. The market's open at 10. Market open time, New York. I'm Googling. You can't see my Google. Here. Market open time in New York at 9:30. So the market's open. It opened 23 minutes ago. Okay. Oh, something closed. What? My Heikin Ashi candles after all that broke even. 57.99. Slightly better than break even. At least I didn't lose money. So there's that. That is the thing about breaking even. Unfortunately, as we can see in my chart reporter statistics here, I planned 1.84 return. I got 0.18. It did go 8.8 pips in my favor. It got up to 1.5 R. But because I wanted what was my initial? 1.8. Because you wanted that extra 0.34 R, you get nothing. Nothing. I feel like Willy Wonka. You get nothing. Anyway, that's great to see Chart Reporter capturing all those stats and showing me my trade box passes, as some people say, faux pas. Yeah, I'm just going to DM someone here while I console myself about that terrible, terrible loss. Talk amongst yourselves. Wah. What else is going on? Is there any more trades, or am I going to call it a night there? And I hope UK oil saves my bacon, because at the moment it's not looking good. Well, bacon is not looking good. Come on, lots of blue candles now. Lots of blue candles. You're bouncing off that line. You want to be bouncing. Still blue. It's still blue. It's fine. This is the weird thing about Heikin Ashis. The weird thing about big time frames like M15 kills me. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I can't believe you're AUD. Let me down with that. I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't enter. What do they say? Don't diddle in the middle. That is like textbook right between the two previous day high low. This doesn't know where it's going. Those Bollinger bars are almost horizontal. I got greedy. I should have taken the 1.5, but you don't know. If it had 1.5, maybe it had 1.8. I put it within the old Bollinger bar. Like, I set the level. It just missed it. Just missed it. I get no biscuit. It's tough. This trading life is tough. So I am just going to ignore you all for a moment. Right after idea. Because, chart report is a business, and I have to keep running the business while I'm also doing the trading, which is also the business. So many things to do. So many. If you see a great trading opportunity, throw it in the chart and say, hey, Dave, get on that one. That's not nearly. So, Frank. Oh, USD Frank, you are tempting me. You are close to bouncing off the previous day low. What is the CAD Frank doing? I didn't know CAD Frank was such a popular pair. ISC has already crashed through. It's not. It's gone past the low. AUD New Zealand dollar. Ooh, that's another interesting candidate. Tried bouncing. And me with my M15 Heikin Ashi, I might have entered that. And been wrong. Actually, I shouldn't have entered it because it broke. It came, bounced. It was needed to retest and needs to break again. Oh no, have I done that wrong on oil? It hasn't retested. Ah, dang. Well, maybe that's what it's doing now. Maybe it's trying to retest now. All is not lost. It's fine. It's fine. AUD USD is a dead duck. I'm not doing the M1 scalping. Doesn't work for me. I've seen that. I have to do. And see, I'm doing entertainment. I'm doing a stream, and so I'm like, I need to be trading. Got to trade something, so you end up overtrading. Good thing it's a competition account. That's not real money. Oh, silver. Hi ho, silver. And away. Silver's broken out from the previous day high. Silver's on a rally. For how long? Probably until I put a trade in, and then it will go the other direction. GBP AUD. I've never traded GBP AUD. British pound. Aussie dollar. But it's also not anywhere near the PDHL. USD HKD. Not anywhere near anything. Where is the PDHL on that one? They're wild balling. There it is. Oh my goodness, look how far below the previous day low it is. It's dropped this morning in the Asia session when I said nothing happens. Makes sense. Hong Kong dollar would move in the Asia session. If it's going to move at all, right? What are they on NAS? What's happening with NASDAQ? It's above the previous day high. You probably just buy NASDAQ and just hold it forever, right? That's what people do. Hedge fund, look at that. Oh, swing traders. Loving their lives. Ooh, HK50. It broke, it's retested. And now it looks like it's breaking it, but that's a big FU candle, isn't it? I get suspicious of those sorts of candles. Is it going to keep dropping? And why is the HK50 dropping? Or is it just, continue to move up and it's just one of these little mini corrections? It's not actually going to drop. Indexes are a whole new game. I mean, currencies are hard enough. We've said no Euro USD. We've said no GU, NU, USD, franc. I need bigger, fatter blue candles to justify that one. I don't think it's going to come good in the time. I'm going to wrap up soon because it's been an hour of streaming. And I got DMs today, like I said, business. I got to do business. And it's midnight and I need to get sleep as well. That smashed out of the previous day low. That might retest. But I honestly have no idea. I would be guessing. I have no reason to believe that would do anything that I would want it to do. Is there anything on the previous day high low? Is there anything close to what I want? Still mad at you. New Zealand CAD. Oh, it's already gone over. It's not bouncing. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Hey. Okay, so it's broke. It's retested. But it's broken on the M15. It's been broken for an hour or more. That's less useful for me. Oh, here we go. Euro franc. It's touched on the line, rejected it. It's retesting now on every level. So on the M1, where we get a little bit more detail, we can see it came down. It's been scrambling all day. It's come back down. It's retesting again. It's breaking away. If we get a good solid blue candle on this one, I'm just entering it. And then I'm going to bed. And we'll log that with the infamous bedtime tag. Because that's two blue candles bouncing off the line. We'll go with a tight stop loss below this Bollinger Band here. I mean, we're doing it in percentages, so sizing and risk percentage means you can have a bigger stop and you'll always lose the same amount. So I could, play it safe and give a bit more room and still be risking the same amount. This has been, if we look at the macro, trending down for a while. So if it bounces, it's probably just going to bounce back up to the middle Bollinger line. Which on the M1 is clearly doing very quickly. On the M5, it's less sure. All right, so let's do that. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. We're not going to get a huge RRR on this one. 106, pretty much a 1-for-1. Not a good deal. Can't do it. I'm not putting in 1-for-1 deals. That is not how you grow an account. And if I'm doing anything here, I'm trying to learn through trial and error how to manually grow an account while showcasing and learning from my own journaling in Trade Reporter. How did that USD franc one look now? On the M15. Okay, we're getting a big solid candle. I could be convinced on this one that this one's bouncing. I want to pull that below that Bollinger Band though. And how high do I retrace? And again, is the RR worth it? 1.3, 0.9. If I put it somewhere reasonable, I mean, this is the reason having good tools like my Trade Projector tool here is a bit of a lifesaver. It stops me just entering stupid things with low returns. If it's less than 1-for-1 return, like a equal risk return, I'm not that interested in that. It doesn't really help me. Unless I know I've got an excellent win rate of like 50, 60, 70% doing these things, which, Chart Reporter will tell me over time if I reliably use the same tags and strategies. I could learn that and go, look, let's do this even split. Because it's a Heikin Ashi, it's a 1.5 lots. Yeah, we're up to 1.33 now because the price has moved a little bit. 1.5. Let's buy. Let's drop. Window smash out. And my RR is not going to be 100% accurate because it does it off the first calc, not the second one in Chart Reporter. You've got to put some limits in a software tool at some point to make it as reliable and accurate as you can. But sometimes, human error will slip in. All right. That, my friends, USD franc. Stop saying franc. Franc. We're going to say this is a PDHL bounce. And it's also a Heikin Ashi. It's an M15. It's a bedtime. And it's a streaming. All these things. Bouncing off PDL. TP at previous resistance. Possible early entry. Early entry should be a tag I'm using as well, isn't it? Early entry. All right. We are all fully logged up there, logged up and ready to log out. That's a quick review of the trades that are in flight. UK oil. It's testing the line again. So I'm going to put early entry on that as well. I possibly rushed my oil entry. I said that at the time, right? Like if I didn't, because I hadn't retested. Yes, definitely early entry. Because it hadn't done a retest, which it's doing now. It's retesting the line now. That could be a good one. Could be terrible. We'll find out tomorrow, hopefully, whether UK oil recovers and bounces or whether I did enter too early. USDJPY still going. The good news is on the swap fees, at least it's positive. At least I get money if it stays overnight and swaps. Unlike New Zealand USD, although $2 a night, $11 a night. That's okay. I wonder if you can make a bot that it's basically a break-even bot because it trades within a very small range across midnight just to cash in on swaps. It feels like high risk, but it just might work. If you could rely out at break-even, and occasionally it's going to screw you. I'm going to get my AIs researching that. That's an interesting research avenue. Okay, I'm rambling at this point. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for enduring with the ASMR trading and the random singing and everything else that I put you through. I appreciate your company. If you are looking to become a more reliable trader, I would recommend checking out Chart Reporter. You've seen it live in action. You can see all the analytics and tools and things that it affords you for tracking your own performance, tracking what works, tracking what doesn't. It's a great tool. and really helps give you visibility into what is happening in your trading life. You can full features, 7-day trial, and free forever on a 3-day rolling history. So no reason not to jump in and give a Chart Reporter a try. So that way you can leverage all of these statistics about your trading. You can come in and you can see from your trades which ones you have a win percentage on, which ones have good P&L, which ones you do the most often. What's going on here? We are going to wrap that up there with the account not doing particularly well. If I look at the full 7-day history of it, we're down. Account is down, but not out. Not out. I'm not going to be winning any challenge accounts off Alpha for this one. Not affiliated by Alpha. There's no affiliate links here. The call to action is try Chart Reporter, not sign up to any particular prop firm. I would like to thank Alpha for their composition account, which I am leveraging for these live streams. I'm thirsty. I'm tired. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining me.